What's up? Hello, everybody. Welcome in to a very strange episode of Fump to Fame. You may notice something a little different. My voice might be that thing that's different. Well, welcome in.
My voice also is different.
Matty is also going to speak in some sort of robot voice that you're going to hear. And
does it sound not good?
No, it sounds awesome.
Okay.
But that's just your voice.
I can pretend to be Kelsey.
No, don't do that. Because that energy level is unmatched. So that's my line. That's my line. Guys, as you can notice, this is a very busy week for Kelsey. So we've decided that we're going to do the only thing left to do, and that is a unprepared, unresearched, completely off the cuff, woke up this morning, decided 7 minutes ago that we're going to do a draft. So the draft parameters that Matty came up with, you got something to say?
No, that was more so like a correct.
Okay. The parameters that we've established is that it's an international draft. We are picking a lineup of the best from our memories, international baseball players from, they can't be from the same country. You cannot have a repeat country. That didn't come out right. You cannot have a repeat country.
No repeat countries.
There you go.
Lineup with a 1 DH, 1 reliever, 1 starter.
Correct.
And this is all-time draft, not just current players.
That's huge for me.
Yes.
And it's going to, look, we're going to go places that you would have never thought of. And that's what we try to do on this podcast. We try to get you thinking about things that you don't normally think about. So welcome on in. And I think without further ado, Matty, you want to do your automatic draft selection lies machine?
I do. And if anybody wants to hurry over to DraftKings to place a bet on who will get to draft first,
bang.
Head over to DraftKings now, baseball fans. It's time to step up to the plate with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of Major League Baseball. New customers bet $5 on any team to win $200 in free bets if they do. If the sportsbook isn't available in your state yet, you can still take a swing at stacks of green with DraftKings daily fantasy baseball contests. Pause in the ad read real quick. Pete, our lineup fantasy is not having the best week of all time.
I noticed that.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, McGill, not great. Bueller.
Just to touch on that, though, McGill, not great, but managed to get through 5 innings and allow the Mets to come back and win that game, and they swept the doubleheader. The Mets are a problem. I just got to get that out.
Yeah, Mets are a problem. So go bet $5 on the Mets to win, and that's the highest likelihood to get $200 back in free bets. New customers can also play free for thousands in prizes with their first deposit. You can pick a lineup of 2 pitchers, 8 batters while staying under their salary cap, and you rack up points for hits, runs, strikeouts, and more. We know all of that because our fantasy team needs some adjusting this week, so we're going to be looking into all of that. DraftKings is safe, secure, and reliable. Best of all, you can deposit and withdraw your cash whenever you want. So everybody, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now using promo code JOMBOY. Bet just $5 and win $200 in free bets if your team wins their game. That's promo code JOMBOY at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of Major League Baseball. 21 plus, restrictions apply. MLB trademarks used with permission. See the show notes below for details.
Bang. Matty, you are future ad reader.
I'm just happy the camera didn't cut out that time. All right. I am pulling up the random name generator.
Here we go.
And by that, I mean, I'm just clicking things on the keyboard. Yep, exactly. And I'm going to say my name first. 3, 2, 1. You picking first.
Yes.
Yep.
I finally won one.
Of course, it's 50-50 one.
I know.
Were you writing things down, picks, the whole time I was doing the ad read? Oh my God.
Not the whole time. Not the whole time. Okay. But yes, most of the time. I just didn't want to get, all right, I'm going to go. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go. No, I'm not. I'm just going to. leading off and playing right field for my international is Ichiro Suzuki.
Okay.
I feel like when you think of international baseball players in my generation, the first thing that comes to mind is Ichiro Suzuki and the impact that he immediately have on this game. So I'm going to put him as my number one draft pick. He has one name. People say Ichiro and they know who he is. That's says all you need to know.
If you have one name, you have the respect of everybody.
Everybody.
So we're just drafting 3 outfielders though, right? I know you said
Correct.
right field, but
I specifically said right field. I know.
okay. I'm just making an Excel so that we don't get completely lost.
I love that because we were going to keep track of the countries too. He is from
Yes.
Japan.
So now
Yes.
I will be picking my DH with my last pick of the draft. If you can figure out who I'm referring to.
I know exactly who you're going to go with.
All right. I am going to go my first pick overall. I am going to be taking a popular country, Pedro Martinez, starting pitcher out of the Dominican Republic.
Wow.
It's not that shocking of a pick, I suppose.
It's not. But you have gone out and gone Dominican straight away. I like that.
Yeah, get it out of the way. We obviously know that we're all going to be picking players from there at some point. I think I'm going to stay in the pitcher vein and take my reliever.
Oh, okay. Do
you have an idea of who I'm taking with my reliever?
If you don't take Liam Hendricks, who's currently the greatest reliever, well, I don't know. It's so many good relievers, but are you taking Liam Hendricks as your Australian nomination?
I'm not.
Mariano Rivera?
Yeah. Mariano Rivera, Dominican or Panama, I should say.
Panama. Very good. I like that. Man. Okay. I'm going to get this one out of the way because I feel like it's just a great pick. I'm going to go with Andrew Jones from the Netherlands, from Curacao, from that whole Kingdom of the Netherlands, I think they call it, is right. The general, but he is my center fielder and quite possibly the greatest center fielder ever played the game. So, Andrew, welcome to my squad.
That's a good pick.
Thank you. And make sure you spell his name right too.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me.
I figured that. If you know flags, you know how to spell. You know how to spell that. Now, I have to go some deep diving here. Some deep diving. Because I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to go in the outfield again. And I'm going to sweep the outfield. I know. Okay. I know. I just want to get it out of the way, and I'm trying to decide, but I have to go with Ken Griffey Jr. as my American representative. Yeah.
Okay.
He was the guy that every single kid that I knew looked at, even in Australia. Right. He was such an influence on baseball internationally for me and all my buddies. We all wore our hat backwards and wore Griffey shoes for that very reason. Now, granted, we also wore our pants up to our knees and called it the chippers over there as well, but it's a little too personal. So I got to go with Ken Griffey Jr. Welcome to my squad, Griff. Make yourself at home.
I am going to then take a topical pick at first base. Miguel, 2,999 hits as we record Cabrera from Venezuela.
Well done.
First base.
Can I just ask your opinion as a fan of baseball and as a Yankees fan, what you thought about
Aaron Boone
the walking? Yeah.
Yeah. So it makes sense baseball wise. It's a smart baseball move. If Miguel Cabrera isn't the hitter, and if he doesn't have 2,999 hits, nobody blinks an eye at it. Sure. But with it being his last at bat of the day, my first thought was, okay, makes sense baseball move wise. Second thought though was all the fans in the stadium probably like took off work or like brought their kids out of school.
Yeah, but you can't, as a manager, you can't be like, man, I'm going to make this baseball decision based on what the 40,000 people did and took their kids out of school. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity to see history. And if you missed it, I'm sorry, come back the next day. It doesn't, this is probably most people's first time to see 3,000 hits in a stadium. So they can't come into a manager's decision, especially like we talked about a little bit earlier. Yeah, I know it's April, but if you lose the division by one game, you're going to look back at this game and go, why didn't we walk him out Miguel Cabrera when he hit a walk-off against us? They end up losing the game anyway. I understand that, but he's also got to answer those questions at the end of the game from New York media.
Is this because he hit a homer off of you? This is why you wanted him to walk?
No, he hit a homer off me in the last at bat against me, I'm pretty sure. So no, I don't. I'm glad I was able to add to that 3,000. Let's be honest. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
All right. Is it me still?
No, I think I'm on the wraparound. I don't know if I'm like going about this researching the best way.
I've found my niche and I'm in. I am in. People of my generation are going to look at my team and go, this is the greatest team ever assembled.
I did notice. I feel like you've picked all players slightly older than mine, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But
hey, it's fine.
I'm just trying to pick countries that you haven't chosen from yet.
Yeah.
All right. I have a pick. You tell me if you think that this is illegal or not. He's played more games at first. I obviously just took Miguel Cabrera, but he's played 2 of his 5 seasons at third. So I want to pick this guy at third. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., born in Canada.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Thank you.
You did go.
He doesn't have the career that everybody else has.
Potential.
Yeah. If we're making just a lineup, the guy can obviously mash. So
mash.
I'll go with Matty Jr.
Okay. Well, while you've been researching, I've also been researching. So I want to go my back-to-back picks straight away. Okay.
Oh boy.
Are you ready?
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hitting in my 4 spot from the Dominican Republic and in the designated hitter position.
Ooh.
David Ortiz.
Makes sense.
I don't even need to say anything else.
Yep.
Batting 5th, Canadian born, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
When I agreed, when you said Canadian first baseman, Joey Votto's from Canada, right?
That's exactly what I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, that's what I thought was happening there.
Yep, and that's what I do. I just throw the line out there and I grab you by the lip and I just reel people in. I just reel them in. Thank you. I love what I'm doing. I love my team. And I've never done a draft where I didn't love my team, but you know what? I love this.
I just wish there was a list where it was like country, player, war, something like that.
Sure.
All right. I think I'm going to burn my US pick.
Love it.
I wanted to fill a position that both of us needed. So I'll go with Johnny Bench in the catching spot. Highest career WAR for a catcher of all time. So I'll slot him in there.
I love that.
I want to stay in the same vein here. I want to pick a player that you need the position of, so at least I'm not like overlapping, and just any country that I don't have at this point. So I was trying to find shortstops from different countries, and I think that in the middle bottom half of my lineup, Xander Bogaerts from Aruba would fit very nicely.
That's a great pick. Yeah. Really, really good pick.
In my mind, when I was thinking shortstops, I could only think of him and Didi Gregorius, not
Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton Simmons. but I do like when the people in my lineup can hit as well. So
That's great. Okay. I'm going to go with from Puerto Rico,
yep.
arguably the greatest catcher of all time, Padre Rodriguez.
Nice.
I'm just going to, because it's an easy pick, my starting pitcher from Mexico,
Ooh.
Fernando Venezuela. That's such a good pick.
This is a good pick. Do you think that
Now-
there's people watching this like, how could you not pick this person?
Yes. Yes.
I'm sure.
I guarantee there are. Yeah. I guarantee there are. But there are so many people that we could pick right now that like it's really hard.
This is very having like going into this, and we both know that we didn't research anything beforehand and we're trying to
Right.
think off the cusp and quick baseball reference searches. Yeah, this is tough.
Yeah.
We're doing the get somebody from Australia in the team, right?
That's you're going to need someone from Australia, and you've already picked your reliever, so that's the only thing we were.
Yeah.
Not a lot of Aussie position players out there for you.
Oh, that's what you think.
Old Jimmy Fox, huh?
Second baseman, I've been looking for the position, obviously, that you haven't taken yet, plus a
Right.
country that I haven't taken. I just need something. I'm
Right.
going to take our drip king.
No,
Yeah.
That's
Jazz.
that's a son of a bitch,
from the
man. What a great. Put the lineups. Let's just put them side by side. That's all you can do, Matty. Just put them
Yeah.
side by side and let the people decide.
Yep.
All right. I am going to go with second baseman. I had to check this out because he played a lot of games at first base as well, but there was definitely he started his career and he's played more seasons at second base. So I'm going to go with Rod Carew from Panama.
okay.
And I'm also going to go with my reliever, surprise, surprise, Liam Hendricks.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Could
That's
have
how you
used it.
That's how you outsmart the game.
We don't cross paths anymore. You need
I need a
left
third
side
baseman.
of the infield,
Yeah.
and I need outfielders and a DH. I've
Yep.
purposefully been saving these.
Right.
I will be taking Roberto Clemente from Puerto Rico in my outfield. Figure that's a decent pick.
Yep.
And another decent pick, I believe, is the DH that I referred to earlier from Japan, Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, I went strong early. Early. And you have come back with the force.
Clemente, Ohtani, I've started to pick it back up.
You certainly have. Yep.
So these are your last two picks?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with shortstop Omar Vizquel.
Where's he from?
He's from Venezuela.
Hmm.
Got to go left field. I got to go left field. How do I get someone from left field? I should have just gone with international outfield instead of picking Griffey. But we can't go back because this is the lack of research cup.
That's part of the challenge.
Yeah.
We're entering our last picks each.
I have my last pick, literally my last pick. I have to find a third baseman with some clout from a country that I haven't picked already. Best
And
third baseman
while
of all
Peter's looking for his last pick, I am going to hop on the Topps Bunt app and look for my next pick. And if you've tuned in recently, I mean, you've probably heard us talking about Topps Bunt. I know that Peter and I both play this game every day. My personal goal is to collect all of the different Yankee cards that come out. Peter's different goal is to collect every other 29 teams except the Yankees that come out. So we work together really well that way. Topps Digital is celebrating this growing community with their third ever virtual event called DigiCon 2022. This 3-day event is taking place this weekend via their Twitch stream, twitch.com/topsdigicast. That link will be in the description. It boasts a strong lineup of celebrities, artists, personalities, athletes, which include Pete Alonso, Brett Phillips, and our very own Peter Moylan and Trevor Plouffe. They will be facing off head-to-head in trivia, Topps Bunt trivia specifically. You don't want to miss this. We'll be tuned in, see if Peter can outdo Trevor. Tune in starting on April 29th at 11:30 a.m. Eastern on their Twitch stream, twitch.com/topsdigicast. Hurry over there, get in the chat and spam it with Peter Moylan, while Peter and Trevor are going in. Download Topps Bunt to get your Bunt Insider Pass now, and be sure to tune into Topps DigiCon 2022, kicking off at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday, April 29th. Twitch.tv/TopsDigiCast.
Tony Perez doesn't count because he played more games at first base than third base.
I don't care.
Okay, fine. Tony Perez is my third baseman. Yay!
Where is he from?
He's from Cuba.
Nice. In a similar vein, I am also taking a Cuban player.
Oof.
And filling out my outfield, Jose Canseco. Cuba.
Oh, boo.
Whoa.
Okay, fine.
It's a decent pick in the late rounds. I've now saved my last outfield spot. We know it has to be an Australian. I think I found a good one. 10.6 career WAR. Dave Nilsson?
He's a catcher.
No, Baseball Reference disagrees.
Okay, well, that's fine. If Baseball Reference says that, then that's fine.
He has played a lot of seasons in a lot of positions. Catcher, outfield, first base, and DH all have a lot of positions.
Done.
Might
He's
be
in.
a stretch.
That's fine. We're all about stretches.
All I need my outfielders to do is catch the ball. So if he's a catcher or an outfielder,
You're the Phillies.
Phillies.
You are the Phillies of international drafts.
Exactly. All right. That was fun.
Done. That was awesome.
So everybody comment. If you're listening on the podcast app, switch over to YouTube real quick and leave us a comment. What two of us just won this draft?
I won.
Okay. We'll let the comments decide.
Yeah, that's what we usually do. Okay. Do you want to do some Aussie lingo real quick?
Sure.
Okay. I have a good one for you.
Pause. Guys, before we hop into the Aussie lingo, I have to tell you about the new fun at Topps. NFT. Get it? New fun at Topps, because they're celebrating the start of the 2022 MLB season with the 2022 Topps Series 1 Baseball NFT collection, which is dropping tomorrow, April 28th at 1 p.m. Eastern on ToppsNFTs.com. ToppsNFTs.com. I am super excited for this. My already favorite card is Juan Soto doing the Soto Shuffle at home plate. You do not want to miss getting in on the action tomorrow. This is a great chance to showcase your favorite players and teams with this fan favorite set featuring both digitally reimagined Topps Base Series collectibles, as well as NFT exclusive designs. This highly anticipated release includes brand new products such as Stars of MLB Chrome, Generation Now, Ultra Short Print, Team Cube 2.0, and a special 1987 35th Anniversary Motion Set. Officially licensed Topps NFTs set the stage for an incredible and unforgettable 2022 baseball season. Create a free Topps NFT account in just 4 easy steps to make sure that you're ready to go for the pack sale this Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, let's get to some Aussie lingo.
Ready?
Yeah, is it catcher? And then the definition is left fielder.
No. No, it's squiz.
Squiz. I'm going with like synonymous with bro. Like, yo, what's good, squiz?
It is now. No, it's to have a look, to take a squiz at something is to peek around the
Okay.
corner and have a squiz. I'm going to take a squiz over here. No, nothing over there. Okay, good.
Nice.
You like that?
I do.
I feel like Kelsey would have liked that one. So shout out to Kelsey for a bachelorette party this weekend.
Shout out to Kelsey.
And we'll be back same time, same place next week.